Hello, welcome gorgeous. Today we are doing haircut. This haircut is slightly longer on the sides and a bit shorter at the back, but she wants to cut her bang area a little bit shorter than her sides. We just finished coloring her hair. She doesn't want to lose that much from the length. For removing some of the bulks, she wanted to shave the lower back of her head. I used my comb number 3 on my clipper to shave the back of her hair below her occipital bone. That's what I did before coloring her hair to save more time and product. Okay, let's start. Since the back of the head is shaved, I'm gonna section her hair above the occipital bone, from top of her ear to the other ear. I'm gonna comb her hair, bring it down, and start from the middle. I'm gonna cut almost 1 inch of that, and before going further, I would make sure that this is her desired length to remove. The middle part of this section that I just cut is gonna be my guideline, and I'm gonna cut the rest of this area at the same length. I'm cutting at 0° elevation, and I'm using point cut technique to give it a little bit texture and avoid the harsh line of haircut. To check my haircut, I'm gonna pick 2 pieces from both sides of the haircut and bring both of them to the middle of her back to see if they are the same or it needs to be fixed. The way that I cut the hair is pretty quick. It took me just 10 minutes. Here I start layering her hair. I'm gonna take this section, a little bit of my guideline from the section below. I bring the hair to 45° angle and cut. It's so important to consider the head shape while you are cutting. Now we have the guideline from the bottom area and we got the guideline from the top. So I'm gonna take this area from the top of the head and cut it all in the same length. So now I have my guideline on the top of the head and grab the next section, bring the hair together and we'll let the bottom area fall and then cut. I'm cutting at 45° elevation, and as I raise my hand to follow the head shape, I'm gonna bring the hair into 90° elevation. As you see, I'm mostly doing point cut, which creates more texture and it's gonna blend very nicely. Moving to the other side of the head and repeating the same thing. The closer that we get to the ears, and the hair density at this area would be less. That's why I'm over directing my section to keep a good density. We're gonna make sure that we keep a good amount of hair on this area. Now that I have finished cutting the back of the head, it's time for checking the haircut. I'm gonna take a big section here at the crown and comb the hair up and check my haircut. And now I'm gonna check it to see if they are blended to the bottom layer nicely. Okay, on her front, she wants to cut it a little bit shorter comparing to her sides. I'm gonna comb it and section it like a triangle section and bring all the hair down below her chin and start cutting. It's better to not pass your second knuckle, which I'm doing that, because there's gonna be more possibility to cut your hand or finger, so be careful. It happened to me before. Here, as you see, my finger angle is 45 degree. My cutting angle is 0, but my finger angle was 45. Or like this, you can keep your finger straight and just angle your scissor to just keep that kind of a round shape or curve shape into the hair, to have the side a little bit longer and the middle a little bit shorter. As you see, English is not my first language, so please bear with me while I'm talking. Now we got to the top area. I'm gonna separate the hair from the arc of the eyebrow to the crown, and I have my guideline from the back of the hair, and I have my guideline from the front area, the bank area, and I'm gonna connect this area to each other. As I'm cutting at this area, I keep the section at 90-degree elevation. Just consider the shape of the head, which is round, and just comb your section and keep that angle in all those areas. Repeating the same thing on the second half of the top of the head. Now I have my guideline and just follow my guideline and cut the hair. Now the top of the head is ready and it is layered. Today I cut it differently. I could have established the perimeter at the beginning and then start layering. So I'm gonna separate all those layers on the top and check the perimeter on her sides and on her back, and then later I'm gonna bring the layers down and blend it into the ends. Just putting that area away so I can see the bottom area better. She wants her side a little bit longer from her back. That's why I'm combing all the hair on her sides and bring it to her back. By doing this, I'm over directing the hair. Her front area, her bangs are a little bit shorter. Same thing on the other side. I'm gonna put the layers away so it won't distract me, and then bring the hair on the side to the back and cut it at the same length with the back. I finished cutting the perimeter on the sides and I checked the haircut. Now I'm gonna let all those layers on the top to fall down, and I blended with the bottom part. Here above the ear, the hair is not as dense as the hair on the back. To keep a good hair density and thickness around the ear, I'm gonna let like about 1 inch of the hair almost 3 centimeters of hair above the ears. I'm gonna separate that and don't cut it, and I bring the section above that to the 45-degree angles and blend it to the end. But remember, consider the head shape. After this, I'm gonna bring that hair and comb it and bring it to 90 degree, blend it with the shorter layers on the top. Repeating the same thing on the other side of the head. Checking the bang one more time and do a little point cut at the ends to create a softer edge. I'm almost done and I wanna check the length. Now I have her to bend her head down, and I comb the hair all the way back to see how is the length, and I do a little bit point cut. I mixed a lightweight gel. Its name is Wavy. I mixed it with some L'Oreal hair serum and put it in her mid shaft and comb it through. And then I sprayed the Miracle Creator from Matrix at the beginning to her hair, and it's gonna give us the heat protection. I section it and start my work. After I finished curling her hair, I used a very mild hairspray, and then let the hair set, let it cool down, and then I'm gonna comb it, put a little bit of serum to add more shine into it, and this is the end result. Please let me know if you like to see more videos like this, and thank you for watching this video.